Hi, my name is Ciara Maxwell and I'm studying Art and Education Common Entry here at NCAD. So I'll just go through my portfolio. So the first thing I did when I started my portfolio, I did a mind map and then decided to just take an object and look at it for observation and just do some really detailed drawings of just looking at the object and not adding anything in. So here's a contour drawing I did and also a tonal one of an onion. And I took photos of the onion in lots of different ways. I started to kind of take it apart, peel off the kind of skin and stuff, and photograph them, kind of trying to create different compositions that were more interesting than just a plain onion. Here's a painting. I used acrylic paint for this, and here is oil pastel. As you can see, I've cut the onion up into different pieces just to do something different with the onion, and also a line drawn down here. This took me a good while because I was really focusing on observation and just drawing or painting what I see, not adding any kind of imaginary stuff or anything into it. Then I continued with the kind of research and observation, and I picked to study kind of insects, so like the bee or a wasp, and I kind of collected a few dead insects that were just lying on my windowsill. Here's a painting I did to start off. I dismantled it and kind of took it apart and looked at the different aspects of it. Here's a collage I did using tea bags and like dry granules out of the tea bag itself, an old sock. Just look at different mediums and experiment with different things. Here's thread. So I used glue and thread and then kind of collected some fabrics that kind of looked like the kind of hair that was on the insect. I also made prints, and this was when I made a kind of a copper wire piece that was kind of replicating the wings, and with copper wire I photographed it and made prints using a layout app. So they were kind of interesting. I could use them in my two collages here. This one is using all the different prints. I really liked the wings, so then I developed that a bit more and using the wire, and then I added potato skins because they were kind of translucent and kind of took photos with it and details. And then for my last piece of work, I decided to do a painting of one of the textures from a flower and kind of the water droplets on the flower, and that's my final piece. And I'll just show my notebook that kind of went with my work. And the notebook I felt is a really important part of this because it's not all your perfect work, it's more everything that goes into your ideas. This is for the onion and starting from the start and just looking at and piecing together different bits of the onion, and also adding in photographs of work I was looking at from different contemporary artists, and also the history behind some of the work, like in art history and all that sort of thing. Doing my own drawings, experimenting, there's more kind of thread work that I was trying out, and then looking at connections. So maybe the onion as a piece of jewellery and connecting the onion and the shape to what could be used in fashion, or different, even the shapes of a turtle shell here. Just exploring shapes and everything that you could connect different objects with, just to explore and exhaust the object, I suppose. So this is all kind of based on the onion. Just then looking at, I kind of made connections between the onion and the wings of the onion, or the wings of the bee and the onion. So then I could kind of connect two of my objects together from the different sections. I really enjoyed this notebook. It was really good to connect to and look at different contemporary artwork, because that can really influence what you're actually doing when it comes to making finished pieces, and it just shows your thought process behind everything. I think there's no point in just doing a finished piece without showing how you got to that stage, so I think it's really good to show where your ideas come from and how you're exploring it. The notebook doesn't have to be perfect, none of my drawings are really detailed, but it just shows my ideas and how I was thinking about things and what other artwork I was looking at when I was doing these drawings and finished pieces. So this is like from when I was thinking of the connecting the different random objects together, like the conker and the tree and the donkey and the human. And it's just quick sketches, but shows how I got to where I got with the finished pieces. And then that's my notebook. I'd say, just for advice, if you're doing your portfolio like I did mine during 6th year, it was hard, but like time management is really a key part of it, and enjoy it as well. Like I really enjoy doing my portfolio, and that's what will get you, a big part of what's going to get you into art college, and it'll really, doing things like the notebook is really going to help you, and making connections with different things. So yeah, that's all of my work, so thank you.